Hello dear students, I welcome you all on the e-learning platform of KRT Arts, BH Commerce and AM Science, that is KTHM College Nasik. Today I am going to deal with the subject how to prepare a project. Let's see. At the end of the semester, you are requested to prepare a project. You can select the topic from your syllabus. Let's see how you will write or how you will prepare a project. Your project should contain the title page. In this title page, you are supposed to write the name of the institution, then the title of the report or the title of the project, the name of the author, means your name is expected. Then you have to write the reason for the project preparation. When you write a reason, you can add this statement like impartial fulfillment of the course requirement required for the award of the BA degree. You can also mention the date on which you prepare your project. And don't forget to write the name of the guide. You all will be allotted a guide, so you are supposed to write the name of the allotted guide on the title page. Then you can make another page that is called approval page. Here you can write the name of the institution and department. For example, on this approval page, you should write first the name of your college, that is the full name of the teaching college and also the department. You all are from different departments, so you can write that respective department. Then you have to write a statement signifying approval for the work by the supervisor. Here the supervisor means your guide. Then you have to write the title, head of the department, who has given you approval. Then you are supposed to write the external name of the external supervisor and keep space for the signatures of the respective people. Next important thing is expected to write in your project is acknowledgement. Here the researcher writes to appreciate all that contributed to the success of the project. It means you have to mention the names of people who have contributed to your completion of project. You can begin your acknowledgement using the following expressions. Here I have given you some example expressions. I would like to express my special thanks of gratitude to my teachers. So here instead of teacher you can also write guide and write the name of the guide, as well as our principal, then write the name of the principal. In this way you can begin the writing of acknowledgement. There are many formats of acknowledgement available online. You can refer to the web pages to write the acknowledgement. Next is table of content. Here you have to mention the topics that are included in your project. For example, you can begin with the main headings. Then if you are writing or if you are using the subheadings, then it should be written in the table of content. You can also write the page number in front of the main headings and the subheadings. Then the most important part is of the introduction. Here you are supposed to write a paragraph on the introduction to your project. It is your initial paragraph which will cover the background of your study and the scope of your topic that is chosen for the project. You are also supposed to write the purpose of the project, means why you have selected this particular topic for the project. When you will write an introduction, you can keep some guidelines in your mind. Be short and crisp while writing an introduction. Then be clear in what you write. Use simple language and try to express your views clearly. Then your writing should arouse interest in the reader. So again, you must acquire the proper style to write an introduction and be clear in all the elements. The methodology that you will select to complete the research or your project. If it is a qualitative research, you can use the following methods. First one is library method. Here you go to the library, you collect some books and refer to books to analyze your data. So that is called library method. Second is comparative method. Here you compare two different things. For example, if you select the topic like a comparative study of two newspapers or a comparative study of two magazines, then you are expected to use the comparative methodology. The last one is interpretative method. Now, when you select the project, you select the topic and you go on analyzing it. Analyzing means here you try to interpret the data using your own opinion or your views. So you can also write this methodology in your project that you have used interpretative method to complete this project. Next, move towards how to write analysis of the topic you have selected. Now let's see what is an analysis. An analysis is a detailed examination of the topic. An analysis is important because it organizes and interprets data. You read twice and thrice about the material that is collected, then you try to interpret it using certain methodologies and you write an analysis. So before you write the paired draft of analysis, make sure that you make some notes for each element that you are going to include in your project. So be descriptive while writing the analysis of the project. Here it is the core of your project because it gives the detailed information of your project. So there can be more than 6 to 7 paragraphs that will cover the analysis of the topic. Next is the conclusions and recommendations. It is the last part of your project. What is the conclusion? It is nothing else but the results of the analysis of data. Here you You can also provide the suggestions for improvement. You can also recommend some ideas if possible. So conclusion becomes very important part of your project. You have to make sure that whether the project or whether the conclusion fulfills the objectives. Again, it should be like an introduction, short and crisp. Important thing that you will write in your project is citation. When you write your project, you collect the information from the journals, books, or from other sources like online or printed. In order to avoid plagiarism, you should cite the names of the author and their journals. So at the end of your project, you are supposed to write the citation or references. There are two kinds of styles that are used in referencing: MLA and APA. Let's see briefly what is an APA style. The long form of APA is American Psychological Association. Now here I have written 7th edition. If you are following 8th edition, or if it is available, then you can follow it. Now these are the two examples. These two citations are written in APA style. Here you can see the name of the three authors followed by the date of publication. Here you can see the name of the article, and this is the name of the journal from which the article is taken. At the end you will see the page numbers. In the same way, the second citation is written. This is the name of the author. First comes the surname and then first name. It is followed by the date of publication. So it is about the dissertation of, or means the research is the name of the research and the name of the university. So in this way you can cite the research project. Next is APA style, that is, we have seen it. APA means American Psychological Association. So you have seen first the examples of citation in APA style. In text citation, you are supposed to write the author's name and date, and this citation will refer back to the reference page at the end, which lists all the sources. Means in text citation, you will write the name of the author and date, and again you will repeat it at the end in the overall list of sources. So here is an example of a journal, how to cite a journal article. In the previous slide, you have seen one example of as a citation of journal article. It is the second example. These are the name of the authors, the date of year of publication, name of the article, and name of the journal, followed by the page numbers. If you want to cite a book using APA style, you can cite like this. First, the surname of the author, then the first name, year of publication, name of the book, name of the publication house. So these are few examples that you can follow to write the citation if you are using APA style. Next is ML style. ML stands for the Modern Language Association, which is an organization that focuses on language and literature. When you write the citation in ML style, you can cite the name of the author like this. The author's name is generally the first item in your citation. The author's name is followed by a period. If the source has one author, place the last name first, add a comma, and then the first name. So these are the examples. Look at these examples. In this way, you can write the citation. You can write the name of the author in the citation. If your source has two authors, place them in the same order they are shown on the source. The first author is in reverse order. Means first will be the surname and then first name. Add a comma and the word and. Then place the second author in standard form. Follow their names with a period. These are the examples. These are the names of two authors. Here is the first surname, first name, then the conjunction add and is followed by the standard form of writing the second name of the second author. See the citation is the name of the author, this is the name of the book, this is the publication house and the year of publication. Look at this slide. It will give you an idea of the difference between APA and ML styles. An APA in-text citation means the citation that you use in your actual project includes the author's last name and the publication year. If you're quoting or paraphrasing a specific passage, you also add a page number. Look at this. Taylor, this is the name of the last name of the author, then the publication year and page number. If you're using MLS in text citation, include the author's last name and a page number. So here you will find the difference between APA in-text citation and MLA in-text citation. Now, a very important point is that some students don't know how to write the objectives. It is very easy to write the objectives if your plan is clear. You can begin your learning objective using the phrase like at the conclusion of this activity, participants, here you can replace the word with students will be able to. Now here is the list of some verbs that describe an action. You can use the infinitive form of the verb while writing the objectives. For example, to define or to classify, to apply, to analyze, to arrange, to assess, to identify. So according to your purpose, according to your content, you can write one of these verbs You can use them. Now, whether you use APA or MLS style, you should follow certain guidelines while formulating your project. Now, both styles recommend the font of well. You can use the user-friendly interface like Times New Roman. You can also use Calibri. So these are expected. These interfaces are expected to use in your project. You have to put double spacing and 1 inch margin. So this is a common for guideline for APA and MLA styles. These are some sources that I have used to prepare the presentation. So in this way, at the end of your project, you can also write the web sources under the name bibliography. Thank you very much.